Okay, so before going back to the room of requirement, I'm back here at Tomes and Scrolls, and I'm getting ideas. All right, I have 4,000 bucks. I sold all my gear except for this unidentified neck item that I just got, and I see a beast feeder. I think that's kind of cool. It just feeds them for me, so that's nice. We're gonna get one of these.
Nothing like finding
And then,
just the right thing, is there?
I was looking at the dung composter and the chopping station because these are going to randomly produce byproducts. And I think that's kind of interesting. But to continue to use my conjuration, I need more moonstone. And so materials refiner actually seems pretty interesting too. And I wanted to get one of these as well. I can technically afford 2 of them if I get the dung composter as one of them. And that's fertilizer so that my plants and stuff will yield more. So that's kind of interesting too. So why don't I get one of these? Get the dung composter, and then I think maybe we'll get material refiner. So we'll get those things, and we can use those
else I can do to help.
in the room of requirement as well. And maybe that's going to give me, you know, at least a little bit more moonstone, because I am using a lot of it. So we've got that. Plus, I went over to the other lady way down there, and I got the seeds for growing the cabbage. So we're able to do a lot of stuff now in the room of requirement. It is pending that I have the moonstone to do it, which that's a big if at the moment. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and identify this. And it is a Neapolitan striped scarf, which is a flat upgrade from the one I have. And it is, ooh, increased damage with Crucio. I'm not using Crucio, but we can change that, right? We have the technology to improve that if we want to. So I'll put this scarf on. It looks better. And let's see about changing that a little bit here. So this scarf, if we, I could upgrade it, sure. I was looking at the traits though. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we just get this to be less damage from something. The Deary Crawls we're going to get actually right now. Greatly increased damage from ancient magic throw is what I wanted. And then we need Neasels. That was the other thing I was looking for. I need to find Neasels. Although at this point, this is the maximum for my... Yeah, it's going to be the maximum for my habitat here, so I'm not sure about that. Are these grown again? Yes, we can get more moonstone from here. Okay, good. So we'll just keep harvesting as much moonstone from here, which is going to be helpful. Yep, another 6 right there. There's some more over this way, I thought. Or no, it's up on top of that, which I have to actually walk all the way around to get to, I think. So just the way it's designed. Now I can get it. Oh, maybe it's not there. I thought it was right there. I'm seeing things. Am I misremembering things? I thought there was another source of moonstone, but apparently I am wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought it was over here. I just couldn't see it. Okay, and then yeah, come down from this, and that's case has already been searched. So yeah, there's extra moonstone right there if I want some. Okay, so I can do all the Puffskein hair stuff again if I can tend to my animals once more. I think that's a pretty cool idea, at least for the extent of getting the free stuff out of it. And then also I want to let them out, but I don't need that to do that. So I just need to go H. Yeah, Deary Crawls. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Welcome to your new home, all you wonderful birds that are going to give me level 2 enchantments, level 2 traits. Yeah, you need one of these too, don't you? You sure do. Look at you, all proud standing there. Everybody else wants some brushing? Yeah, here's some food for you. Yeah, here's some food for you too. And you're gonna give me feathers. Very nice. Got the Deary Crawl feathers that I require. And then can I have the feathers from you too? Thank you, and thank you. See, I'm doing basically exactly what the poachers were doing. I'm using you for materials, but I'm being very nice about it. So that kind of, I guess that makes it okay. To kidnap you from your home so that you can be in my very glorious cage that is in no way oppressive, but still not your home, right? all for the sake of trying to keep you away from poachers, which, I mean, we do stuff like that, right? We have like nature reserves and preservation efforts and stuff. We move, we have zoos, of course. That's a little bit different there because we're trying to educate and, facilitate rescue for things that maybe won't survive in the wild. But I don't know. I have mixed feelings on zoos as is, but regardless, this is what the game has, and we're gonna use it to better our situation and ultimately save lives, save the world. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Well, first, I'm gonna be. They're like purring. That's neat. There you go. So they really like being brushed. There you go. Okay, and then you guys will give me your mooncalf fur. Thank you very much. And thank you. I think I got all of it. Okay. So you guys have fun in there. However, I think, unless I'm short on the moonstone to do so, I have the ability to get beast items. Yes, right here, the beast feeder. So there's a breeding pen. The breeding pen can be used to breed 2 beasts and produce offspring. So I can do that. And then there's the beast toy box, a box full of toys for playing with beasts. Okay, so there's a toy box that does the whole brushing them, play with them thing, I guess. And then the feeder keeps them fed. Well, that's neat. Look at this. This is a big thing, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Wow, where am I putting this? Outside playable space. Okay. Hang on. Right here. Is this in playable? That seems in play. That seems in play. There you go. There's the beast feeder. Oh, yeah. And whenever you guys are hungry, you can come right on over and eat. Yeah? There you go. If you're ever hungry, you got it right there. And then I'll get you guys a toy box too, okay? And then at that point, I should be able to, I think... Oh, here we go. I should be able to just walk in here at that point, I think, and just, get the stuff without having to do all those little things. And ground surfaces, outdoor items. Oh, we can just decorate the place with... Oh, this is beyond this. This is not what I wanted to do for this video, but it's pretty cool though. You can do different paths and stuff. They look pretty nice. You can just have a dirt path here if I want to, or we can put like a cobblestone, right? Maybe there's a cobblestone path that comes straight out from here. Not sure what orientation this is in, but maybe we'll go like this. Yeah, and then it can be... Are you lined up with that? Yeah. This is costing me moonstone, by the way. Is it worth it? I don't think so. It's not. It's really not. But I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just this little, stony path part here, right before the feeder, which is probably not where you'd want it usually. Right? I think you probably want the feeder to be a little further away from it. Maybe on the other side of it. Yeah. I don't want the creatures to have to walk on the path like that. They like the other stuff. So we could put this right here though. And now it's like they can come over on this side and eat whenever they want. Nice. Okay. I took care of my animals, okay?
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
And then why don't we put this back and put this back, I guess, for now. Yeah, Leviosa, yeah. Put those 2 things back for now. Okay, so I have the Jerry Crawl feathers now. So what I should be able to do is go into traits, and I have this. I can greatly increase damage with Ancient Magic Throw. That sounds wonderful. So we'll weave that into it instead. And then perhaps we can look at some of these other ones. I already have that built into this too. Increased damage with Ancient Magic Throw. Increased damage with Incendio. Increased damage with a Mandrake. Yeah, and finally I got stuff that I'm actually using now, which is nice. And then this one actually cannot be upgraded. That's a hat. Ironic, I think, a little bit that my hat is the worst item I'm wearing quality-wise. I'm also not wearing one in graphical because it's not the right style, but... Oh, here we go. Hang on. Collect the Mandrake. I can't? Oh, my slots are full. That's what happens. Okay, so what we could do is over here. I have to start using them more, don't I? Over here, why don't we empty this pot and change it with the Chinese chomping cabbage, which needs a medium pot to work with. So we'll start getting cabbage put over here as well. Yes, definitely. So we're going to start using these things a bit more because I think it's going to be a lot of fun to just release these cabbages at people. All right, we have a mandrake farm. We've got our cabbage farm. We've got a lot of different ingredients that we need for potions. There are some ingredients that I'm not growing, and I'll need to look at replacing some things with that. So we'll probably end up moving. I think we'll probably move the mandrakes to be over here. The chomping cabbage will be over here, and we'll have 3 of each. And that will be where those are. The venomous tentacula will stay in them back there like that. We'll put fluxweed in the center like we already are, and then we'll probably have to start. Could probably start pulling back on the mallowsweet production. We don't really need as much of that anymore. And in fact, if I look at it, I'm betting I have something else I could grow better, like maybe some knot grass. I'm not growing any knot grass, right? Yeah, I have fluxweed stems here. I'm not growing any knot grass. So let's do that instead of the mallowsweet, because I think I have enough mallowsweet now to do, well, I'm not sure. Like, and Dittany for the Wiggenwell potions, which we can definitely pick up right now. There we go. What do we need? What else do we need that for? So we need leech juice, fluxweed, lacewing flies. Yeah. So the mallowsweet is basically only for the challenges, it seems, unless I'm mistaken. So I think I've got enough of it grown already. I don't need any more because I'm currently sitting on 53 mallowsweet leaves. I'm fairly confident there isn't 53 more Merlin trials, so we don't need that. I think I'm fine. Okay, I did all the things, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And Deke has an interaction, but that's just to change the ambiance. I don't really care to do that right now. So let's go back to quests. We need to meet Sebastian in Feldcroft. Okay, we could do that, or we could get rid of some of the other things, like attending Divination class to get Descendo during the day. I think that's a good idea as well. We could definitely do that. Divination classroom, please. And if I wait at night to go there, then I can get the little dork, the little monkey thing. The demi guys. This is the classroom I knew was. This is the classroom that has one in there. I remember. I just haven't been up here yet. Okay, so the demi guys is over here on this desk. We saw it.
Mine now, demi guys.
Yeah. So I'll do that at night. So for now, let's attend our divination class.
Knowledgeable.
I don't know if you say so. Reading the tea leaves and stuff is very subjective magical form.
What do we
Very
have here?
controversial
A demi guys.
magical form. Is
Hope
whether
those
it.
assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Oni.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through.
Sure you did.
Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
Greatness, of course. I sense danger. I see power. I see power.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
Yikes.
The future is not etched in stone.
That's not what I wanted to say.
It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Nice.
Channel your magic towards your target.
Descendo.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Sure. I wonder how these spells came about. Like, I wonder this in the game. Like, who, like, I don't know, like the earliest days of magic. How do you? Are they just wizards that are just playing around with different combinations of words and wand movements and coming up with them, or do they somehow invent them? I don't know the history of that, and I am actually curious on that. Descendo is a force spell that moves objects downwards. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing, but
Excellent.
yeah.
I think you have it.
Slams him into the ground. That's it's kind of a neat one to pair with Leviosa, isn't it? If I was going to do so, I would be like
Leviosa.
Up,
Descendo.
down.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
This is Nat's mom, right? So let's learn a little bit more about her.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
How did you come to teach divination? Well, she went from the Wagyu, I think is what the school was, or that's actually I think Wagyu is a type of beef, isn't it? What was that school?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see.
Wagadoo.
Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadoo.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
It seems hard to believe.
I'm not sure I really believe that one can see the future.
We often do not believe in what we ourselves have not seen. I should hope that you will open your mind. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Yeah, thanks. I enjoyed it too. It was nice. I need to get this before I leave because I will forget if I do not. So I'm going to wait until the nighttime.
Mine now, guys.
And then that thing will be glowing and I can take it. Thank you. How many of these moons do I have? Is that in my inventory? And it is, I have 7 of them. Ooh, how many do I need? 9, right? Wasn't it 9? No, it was, I thought it was 9. Where's the quest? Oh, right here. Yeah, 0 out of 9. Yeah. So I have to give them to him in order for them to count, but I don't have enough to complete the quest yet anyway, so that doesn't matter. Okay then, so we want to go real quick quests. We are looking for, I think, the Sebastian and Feldcroft. I was looking at the map earlier. I think Feldcroft is really far away. Feldcroft was really far away, wasn't it? It was like, this is Pitapon Ford. Wait, Feldcroft. Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, Feldcroft is way over here. So I think I want to make like one video about that trip, and so like we'll do that a little bit later. So, and we can clear off some of these other items too. I think like returning to Ackley Barnes and giving him that Venomous Tentacula. Speaking with Imelda about the new Broom trial. Oh, we should do it, right? I think we should do that. Let's track this quest first. And we can go to Hogsmeade, give that back to him, and then we can go over to the new trial. I think that's what I'm going to do next. We'll race the brooms, man.
On another adventure, are we?
Yeah. All right. So Ackley is this way. We'll meet him in this alley and give him one of our tentaculars.
Retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that Venomous Tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
I would like to be paid, absolutely.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
How much did he pay me? 500 gold. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely worth it. Oh, yes, for sure. Now, we want to go to the trial. I want to go to the other thing. They got the moon thing. You can speak to Dorothy Sprottle, but I want to talk to Imelda Reyes. We're gonna go to the new Broom trial, and to fly, I just need to leave Hogsmeade. So if I could just walk out of Hogsmeade, probably in the correct direction, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the correct direction is northeast, unless I'm not remembering them. Oh no, it's southwest. It's the exact opposite direction, isn't it? World map. Let's just do that. It is way over here. Yeah. South. Down this way. So we can do that. We'll go here, and then we'll fly over there. Maybe get one of the flue fires on the way. And of course, if there's anything else that's on the way, we're going to stop and look at it and do it.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Actually, there's a page right here to get right away. So let's just get that really quick. There we go. It says the Tilted House. The locals call this the Tilted House due to the odd angle at which it sits, wrapped in the roots of the overhanging tree. It is a tilted house, yeah. There's stuff inside it too, so we could just walk right in. Thank you. This is very... Wow, I would hate to live here. I'm so uncomfortable right now. Oh, like why would anyone... Why? Why would you do this to yourself? Where's this? It's up on the top. I thought there was something else in here. Oh yeah, get out of there. Ugh. I don't like that at all. Very tilted. Okay, so let's go to our little race companion here. He's 500 or so, yeah, units that direction. Looks like I can just lean forward forever. Whoa. Yeah. Is it because I'm low? I think it's because I'm close to the ground. Yeah, interesting. If you get close to the ground, can you... You can. Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. I wasn't picking up on that, so it's nice. So if I'm really low to the ground, I can just lean forward forever. Very nice.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
Iffy.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I would like to wait till daytime though, and it looks like I can't do that while I'm on Broomstick.
Fastest Gryffindor.
All right, we have a new challenge, a new broom race. Let's do it.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Oh, you betcha. Absolutely. Scared everyone else away?
So, what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Oh, of course I am. Strong competition.
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
People who exclaim that, who like proclaim that, they almost always require external validation. I'm just saying, if you have to say, I don't care what anyone thinks, it's just what I think, and you have to proclaim that out to everyone else, you are a person who seeks external validation.
I'm ready
you
to
just
fly.
are.
Finally, a decent challenge.
All right, here we go. So I don't remember last time. I think I had to actually hit shift, so I'm gonna do that this time and hope that it works. All right, let's do this. Come on. Through there.
Brilliant.
Wow, it is. I'm behind already. Oh my gosh, I missed all of those. Not very good at this. Oh, I forgot how it.
Brilliant.
Oh, get there. Okay, this track is. It's not supposed to be harder, but it feels like it is. I think it's because of the elevation changes. Oh, that's the wrong direction. That is the wrong direction. Well, I'm definitely not not getting any top times, but I might beat her record. Really, all I have to do is beat her record. Yeah, I really need to get back to this. I might spend a whole day just flying just so I can get better at the whole. It's the lower. It's lower and the control and spacebar is what's really getting me. Also speaking. That's apparently very tough as well. Woo! Too far. We're good. We're all right. Ooh, you know what? I just kind of figured something out that might help me in the future. Just like moving my mouse to face the direction I want to go after the turn. That actually might help me hit it. I'm gonna try that out next time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I beat her time. Especially since I didn't miss any loops yet.
I'd say that was acceptable.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can just move the mouse and have it point exactly where I want to go, and I think my brain will naturally cue into that and do the right action. We'll see.
Good.
I
got this.
I think I want to get a sub 2 minute. I won't be happy until I have sub 2 minute. But that's got to beat her time, so it was definitely good enough for her.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
Who's been put up by your talent?
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
Oh, I can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
Why would I quit?
To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Yeah, I want to get sub 2 minute, but I also want to see what the top
Another
score is.
successful flight.
Ooh.
We should let Mr. Weeks know.
I only missed it by 7 seconds. I mean, if I get sub 2 minute, that's pretty close. I want my sub 2 minute time. All right, now that is just, I don't know how he's so fast. That's crazy. How is that Broom so quick?
Excellent.
Wait, how is he so fast? That's the time I have to beat, right?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
That's crazy. All right, hold on. We're doing pretty well so far, but this one here is a challenge. So I have to come up and over at the same time. Oh, got it. Yep, there we go. And then, yep. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Down, down, down. Nice, nice. Oh, it's... Oh, I missed one of them, but I don't know if that's going to be a big deal. Sub 2 minutes is what I'm looking for here. Oh, man, it's so squirrely. I'm all over the place. I missed another one. It's okay. It's okay. I missed a couple more. Maybe it's not that okay. I think we can still get sub 2 minute. I'm actually not that far behind that ghost, though. He got a really high head, like really fast head start.
Made it.
Oh, if you're curious on why I'm calling it a ghost, it's from back in the Mario Kart era. I'm old, right? Where you used to have, they probably still do it in the newer ones, I guess, but they used to have like a ghost of your best time would be on the track with you, so you could have like a visual representation of just how far behind you are or far ahead you are. And it was just a ghost of your other thing. So we just used to just call it a ghost. Okay, so I just don't think I can. I'm obviously not going to beat him, but I'm actually not as far behind him as I thought I would be. I think we have this sub 2 minute. Oh, yeah, I think we got it. Yep. 156.
This is rather fun.
Dude, I only lost like the old top spot record. I'm only like, what, less than 2 seconds behind. That's pretty good. Those couple the little bubbles I missed. Yeah, I'm less than 2 seconds behind. That's really nice. I'm less than a second and a half behind, right? My math is probably bad. It's like I'm a second and a half behind, so I have to somehow make up a second and a half. And I'm wondering if maybe the Broom upgrades that I get later, if I come back after I've got all the Broom upgrades, I'm curious if whether or not that's going to, lead to me being able to beat these records a little bit easier when I have like a top upgraded Broom. Maybe it'll make the Broom just a little bit faster. I really don't know. Because you go through the bubbles, right? And then that gives you a burst of speed, but the burst of speed doesn't last very long. And so then you're left with your own lean forward. But the thing is, again, with the upgrades, they don't really allow you to do it that. Like, I'm still leaning forward. This whole time I've been able to lean forward and go as fast as I want. Is it because I'm low enough? When you raise up, that's when it starts to get expended. And so the upgrades are letting me do this at higher altitudes, I think, as well. Was one of the things it was supposed to be doing. All right, Albie, I'm here to report my progress on my Broom flying.
Back from your latest flight. I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your Broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah,
that
yes.
would be my fault.
I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
The
if
wobbling.
It means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve Broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon.
Yeah, all right.
Thank
Awesome.
you again, truly.
I think the shakiness was me, though. It's a little wobbly because I'm not that great at PC games.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Almost 25. All right, let's just take a quick look around.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a field guide page here. Zonko's Joke Shop. Frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike, Zonko's is the place to buy pranks and jokes in Hogsmeade. Well, it's like the Weasley's place before the Weasley's place, you know? Nice. And there's some stuff in here I could maybe get.
Revelio.
Although I hear it blinking at me. I can hear it, but I don't see it. Yeah, I got cards and stuff flying all over the place. All right, cool joke shop. I don't know if we're gonna have to come back here or not, but if we do, then great. I don't know if there's even a way to buy anything from here because it doesn't look like it. Like I can't talk to this guy, so yeah. I can have this thing. Oh, sure. That's cool. Okay. Zonko's Joke Shop. Very nice. Well, hello. Just open right up for me then, I guess. Yes, let's go check out the cellar. Is this the cellar where the dude's venomous tentacula was, but I chose not to give it? Maybe this is where that cellar is.
Revelio.
All right, well, we'll explore down here. And I cannot grab those. Those coins are not available to me. Well, okay then. No big deal. Hello, door. Nothing that way. Level 1 lock.
Aloha Mora.
I can do a level 1 lock. I think I like that better. I'll just like rotate both of them until one of the things twitch. You know, I think that's probably better.
Revelio.
And then we'll grab this one. Oh, hello, a little hole in the wall. And then we'll grab these over here. Sure, sure, sure. More gold for me. And this is the room I started in. I didn't even have to unlock that door. It's just open. Okay. I missed the... Typical me. I missed the thing that was really obvious right in front of me. No big deal. Okay. We got
Revelio.
some plants on that side, and then this is gonna open up in here, I guess. Oh, hello, spiders.
Compulso. Incendio.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's closer to what I wanted, yeah.
Expelliarmus.
I see you.
Defendo.
I see you for sure.
Glate. Glate.
Wow. You have to fully pronounce Glacius. Fully pronounce it, please.
Confringo.
Hit both of them with fire. Yeah. Glate. 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 Huh? All right, hold on. My combo is impossible with this and without scrolling because I've got Depulso on there, so bring that back so I can do my thing that I'd like to do.
Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Ah.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
Small spaces. Spiders in small spaces. Not a fan.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Well, that would be a level 25. There it is. And I don't remember if I have any gear on me that's limited to 25, do I? I've only got 7 out of 28, so I don't think so. Yeah, there's only like one item that's extra from what I'm wearing, and that is in the scarf department. Yeah, it's not that much better. I'll increase damage with Incendio would have been kind of good, I guess. But, yeah. damage with the ancient throw, though. I think I'm going to be throwing things. And bigger battles where it really matters, the throws are going to happen more often, I think so. So here's mandrakes, which I'm full on. Not grass, more mandrakes, completely full on mandrakes. I love it. Probably should use them then, right? Yeah. Chinese chopping cabbages. Thank you much. Oh, very good. Give me the Horklump juice.
Revelio.
And that's kind of it, right? There's a bag there with Wiggenweld potion, but otherwise, that's kind of it. And then the Venomous tentacle is in here somewhere, and that's what I was supposed to steal for him. Some Dittany leaves. So I think what I'll do is I'll raid the entire place, and then I'll leave the Venomous tentacula. Just to do it, I'll leave it. You know, so he doesn't ruin his business in the end. There we go. I'm still raiding his coffers, but I'm not ruining his business. Yeah, that's how I'm going to justify it. Yeah. All right. So is that everything in here? Or did I already grab the Venomous tentacula? I don't recall grabbing a Venomous tentacula. Maybe it was usually in this pot, but it's not anymore. I don't know. Can I walk across this? Kind of. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me in here.
Revelio.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, that's the cellar. I don't recall seeing a Venomous tentacula. If I did grab it, then I just impulsively, you know, hitting F all over the place to get the loot. But his business will be fine. Okay, there's nothing. I'm not gonna wreck anybody in this game, right? None of the NPCs are gonna go out of business because of me raiding a cellar. Honestly, if your business is so fragile that if you lose your Venomous tentacula, you go out of business, then I don't think your business deserves to survive in the first place. Get good. Hello, level 1 lock.
Hamura.
Gonna get this for instead too right now. There we go. And green. See if we can see one of those demiguise things in here. It's a bag.
Revelio.
Is that it? Just the spectacles? Perhaps. That looks like another padlock, actually. I thought it looked like a demiguise. No, level 3 lock. I don't think the demiguises are going to be behind level 3 locks. They could be behind level 2s. Because maybe there's more to find after you get Alamora 2. Although it says I get 2 and 3 as a reward for this mission. So I'm thinking either... Well, if you're going to get 2 and 3 in the same quest, then what's the point of having 2 and 3? You know?
Hello.
Is there
Be with you in a bit.
is there anything I need to get here? Yeah, so shrivel figs. Let's buy that. Now we
you
can
let
grow
me know if
basically
there's
anything we
else I
want.
can help you with.
We have recipes to grow anything we want now, I believe. So I've gotten all the seeds. We're good to we're ready to rock there, I think. Okay, so the next thing is to meet Sebastian and Feldcroft, and that's kind of what I said I was going to do. I think on the way there, we're going to go ahead and use all 3 combat plants simultaneously. And then we also need to talk to Dorothy. Maybe we'll get that right now. That's a pretty easy one to do, just talking to her. I think that's a pretty easy one to do. And because, you know, he's all the way down here, so we're going to head that way, but I think that's going to be next video. So maybe for this one to end, we can go down to a friend in need and see what Dorothy's up to and whether we can get, you know, these letters for Sirona or not. Or, I don't know, letters or papers.
Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Documents.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Brottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Excellent.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Outstanding. What was Sirona like when she was my age?
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
I can believe that. Muggles are capable, okay? Jeez, lady. What was in the box of letters?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Nice. Let's find him.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Sure. All right, we're gonna go find him. Find and enter the cavern.
Hope they know what they're doing.
All right then. Yeah, the brooms are definitely faster now because I can just hold down this button. Oh, hello.
Pathetic.
Wow.
Depulsor, Expelliarmus. Trying to disarm me? Huh?
I mean, all my throws are basically through him. Okay, lady. You know what? You're taking me off. So guess what I'm gonna do now? You asked for it. You asked for it, all right? You guys all asked for it. It's time for the cabbages.
I'll make money of you.
Oh, what's the eyes? Potato!
It is time for cabbages to do the thing that they do best. Chomp.
That's just pitiful.
That's just pitiful. Man, I was really hoping not to have to touch the dog, but I guess. Why does that miss? Defendo. How come I can't target this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I get it. It's like I can't target the dog. He's not being highlighted. That's why I keep missing him. Something weird's going on there. Also, very poor fighting performance on my end. Yeah, very, very poor performance indeed. Somehow managed to pull that off, but I think the chomping cabbages helped a little bit. Let's get inside the tent. Maybe we'll get some not so deserved loot. Oh, disarming collection updated. So maybe another. Right, because the bandit camps are what get me the recipes. So taking down the bandit camps will get me what I seek. Excellent. Okay, so Depulso, I want. Yeah, like both of these two. This one definitely needs to be combined with these two because I like hitting them like that. But I think maybe. Yeah, I'll put you here and you here. So I have both of those spells like that. And then I'm going to put you here and you here. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Do I want to take down... Oh, you know what? And getting more... Giving more of these moonstones would be helpful too.
Accio.
Confringo.
And the mongrel fur too, I suppose. Yeah, what are these guys doing? Hey, were you guys trying to get away from me? That's not I don't know where you're running to, but oh, I have max Wiggenweld potions. It's fine. All right, so we are on our way up then to here.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Where all the Horklumps are. Yeah, and there's actually some outside now too, so that's nice. So grab some Horklump juice. Ew. Well, this place looks like it's gonna be dangerous. As usual, creepy, dark cave equals spiders. I would think anyway. Maybe not, but I would think so.
Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. Incendio!
There's a
Almost
Horklump.
there. One more Horklump to harvest.
There we go. Well, that's all I need is one more. I guess it's taking into account the supply I already had, right? Oh, look at you.
Confringo.
Sweet. We'll go get that stuff too. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Lumos. Ooh. That was close.
Revelio.
Almost lost my cool there. Okay. Well, that's neat. I am curious whether or not I can just, you know, light this.
Confringo.
Does that actually do it? Okay, it does work. I wasn't sure, but I mean, it makes sense that it would. I wasn't sure. So I'm glad it works. Okay. Let's get back over here and continue on our merry way. Didn't get any of the Horklumps. I need 10 Horklumps for her. There we go.
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Excellent. And then I need to find Sirona's letters. Also, man, look at this place. Whoa. What's going on down there? It's a big cage. A whole lot of bats. I don't even know if they're called bats in the wizarding world. Okay.
Revelio.
Extra loot up there. I could go that way, but let's go this way.
Confringo.
Yeah. All right. Definitely have enough. I mean, I'm gonna need Horklumps for myself as well. So let's see what's in here. So far, no spiders though. That's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio.
Keep hearing all these sounds, and it's creeping me out, man. Makes me think I'm being watched. There's all sorts of stuff down there too. Still no letters. Still no enemies too.
Revelio.
Keep going maybe down this way.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
A level 27 mountain troll. Oh, good. He's just coming right over towards me. Yeah?
Expelliarmus.
Uh-huh. Sure. I'm in the cage. This is not a good place to be. Would have been cool if I could lock him in the cage. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh man, that's no good. You got me. You got me.
Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Incendio.
Nope.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Confringo.
Oh my God, he hits so hard. He's a higher level than I am. Oh.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
I need to start parrying more. Just not paying attention to when I'm supposed to parry and when I'm supposed to dodge. And I really need to start doing that more because I think it would be very helpful.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy.
Like that. Yeah. Hit that stupefy. He's so strong. Oh my God, he's so strong. Does so much damage. Woo!
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy.
He's in the cage.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Repulsor. Glacius.
Gosh, man. He's
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Whoops. I mean, I could use my... I'm not using my potions and stuff right now. I'm kind of trying to beat him without them, but I could have easily just, like, threw a cabbage at him or something, probably. Wait, maybe I can, yeah.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
All right. I mean, I have the tools. I just...
a close one.
Like, playing with my food here, I think. Ah, troll bogeys. Nice. Okay. Yes, use the mandrakes. You have 12 of them. I'm just like, you know, I get in the zone sometimes where I'm thinking I have to battle these guys straight up, and I just completely forget I have really good tools to go combat those things. And then I realize it far too late, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's that thing. And then the fight becomes really easy. Yeah? Okay.
Revelio.
Let's do that. Horklump juice. Horklump juice. And it's just a single troll. I figured, you know, if there's a bigger fight up ahead sometime, I might need these tools for later. But at this point, I mean, I'm growing all of them, right? So I have enough to where I can just afford to use them. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I definitely want to go that way. Yeah? Yeah. I think I do. Let's get in here. There's all sorts of stuff in here. All the Horklump juice in here. Absolutely. More Horklump juice. Shrivel fig fruit. Very nice. Some moon. Nope. Just missed one. There we go. Some moonstone. All the ingredients for success. You need only use them. They're there. You have them. Just use them. All right, underneath this. At least we're in the purple zone now. Oh, here we go. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending an owl to my parents, asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of class had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly Legilimens? I don't know what that is. But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. Well, maybe that's somebody who can like read minds. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me, well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first-year witch I had been seems worlds away. And I know that it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation and, I am ashamed to admit, her incomparable cauldron cakes. Nice. Dear Sirona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. And now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Sincerely, Sean. Dear Sirona, I've sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gracefully yours, Philomena. Okay.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
I got these ones too. Dear Sirona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite, cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got the raspberries this time of year. Genius, that Finky. Bess. Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is this rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Sirona. Nice.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
So she, yeah. And she eventually did run the place just like that. She ran that place. So good for her. Okay, we shall now return.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Horklumps.
We shall return to Mrs. Sprottle. Give her back the Horklumps. Or give her her Horklumps. And then we will return to Sirona to return the letters. And
This looks intriguing.
And that's that.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
It will be very easy to be very careful because I'm just going to flew my way over there. All right, here we go.
Seems he's been burgled.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
May I ask about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Yeah, were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Is Mirabelle Professor Garlic?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Nice. Are Mrs. Sprottle and you as close as you seem?
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Nice. Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
A friend indeed. Indeed. I think it's time to go get to Sebastian.